Mail&Guardian visited Mamelodi and Pretoria on Friday, where tensions over taxi and bus routes have led to violence. Shots were fired and stones thrown at a Putco bus in the area on Friday morning, which left 4 people injured. 7 buses have been damaged so far. Interviews with affected parties and local government revealed signs of a breakdown in communication and the potential for a stalemate. The situation arose after Putco cancelled their Mamelodi service, effective from July 1st. They have stopped 8 of their contracted routes in Gauteng, citing financial losses. Government-owned Autopax bus service was appointed to fill the void, much to the anger of taxi owners in the area, who questioned how Autopax was able to get permits while they face a lengthy wait. In an exclusive interview with the M&G, South African National Taxi Council President Philip Tybosh explained that the affiliated local Mamelodi Taxi Association was under the impression they could apply to take over the route themselves. A meeting was held last Thursday between government and Santaco's Gauteng leadership, but talks broke down. Tybosh felt Ishmael Vadi, Gauteng's MEC for Roads and Transport, wasn't interested in negotiating.
Yes, fresh request to the MEC that MEC, can you give us chance, suspend the operation until 12 o'clock today, allow us an opportunity of calling a general meeting with all taxi operators so that we can go and explain to them and give negotiation a chance. The MEC was completely not acceptable to any form of negotiation.
However, MEC Vadi explains it differently.
At the end of the day, the discussions broke down on one issue. They demanded that we suspend all Autopax operations with immediate effect and that we start with negotiations for a new contract with them. And we told them that it's not possible.
The Taxi Association seems to have particular issues with MEC Vadi.
He is very destructive. If you listen to the things which he said yesterday in the meeting where he was meeting with the leadership of Gauteng, that listen, I am not prepared to talk to you any further. The only thing is that I will send in the police to arrest whoever stands before the operations. So that shows you that we are still sitting here with an MEC who's still operating like Adrian Flock of the past.
Aggression or attitude is in the eye of the beholder. I think that they have not only displayed verbal aggression, we have seen the aggression in real life with their violence on the ground, and that is what matters.
Tybosh and the Mamelodi Taxi Association leadership maintain that they do not support the violence. He suggested others could be responsible. Another bone of contention is that of operating licenses. The taxi associations are under the impression the Autopax buses don't have the license for their route.
Remember that the danger which can happen here is that even passengers who will get into those buses, if they don't have an operating license, they are not going to be able even to claim for any incidents which will happen in those buses. So
Vadi explained that appointing Autopax is a legitimate interim measure.
We're not saying this is a permanent or long-term arrangement. It's clear that it's a short-term arrangement so that we can then look at what processes should follow and who actually should be appointed as the contracting party for a longer-term period. Now, they are right. This was not an open tender process. We're in agreement with it. We have done a short-term arrangement for continuity of service with another agency in government. And when we do that, there is no requirement to go on an open tender process.
This is the manifestation of a larger issue that hasn't been resolved, the desire by the taxi industry to enjoy passenger subsidies like the buses do.
We understand they don't want to subsidize us, and that is why they're telling lies about us. We don't need their money. The president is correct. Subsidize, take the subsidy away from companies, give it to the passenger, let him exercise his right to choose.
At the heart of it, this is where the standoff seems to lie. But Vadi says the taxi industry would have to corporatize in order for subsidization to ever be an option.
You can't subsidize one person who's got one taxi, another person has got 2 taxis, another person has got 3 taxis. If all of you come together and you form one company, Mamelodi Taxi Services, one company with a set of directors, we can contract with a legal corporate entity.
So where does this leave us? Bosch has threatened strike action throughout South Africa if they find government continues their current approach to the issue.
If they cannot resolve this issue in an amicable way, which is going to be beneficiary for all parties, then we will stop all the operations in the country until the outcry of the people of Tshwane and the people of Gauteng has been responded to positively.
From government side, they say they will not back down. In a public meeting held in Mamelodi on Sunday, Gauteng Premier David Makhura promised the community that from Monday there would be stability in the township.
We're not going to allow anyone to hold the commuters to ransom or threaten life and limb. That's the reason we are here. We are reinforcing police resources in the area.
Makhura said if needs be, the army will be deployed to Mamelodi. Meanwhile, it is the local community that is caught in the middle.